So what's going on, everyone at YouTube? This is Very Melon Man, and welcome to part 12 of my Disco Elysium The Final Cut Let's Play. So last time, I did the impossible and managed to actually get my badge back. After waiting to day 3 and going down to the fisherman's shack in order to find it on my person. I also, however, managed to get these snazzy new clothes I'm wearing. This jacket gives me visual calculus. Oh man. I guess I need to wear clothing that reflects the fact that I'm not trying to look like a cop right now, but trying to look like a tough dude. But we'll get to that eventually. So anyway, we now have the ability to get information from this guy.
Looks
with
like
our badge.
The circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
I want to talk about the hang again. Those.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Why don't we just more find out, Gimp?
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big pussy. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
Alright.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys.
Yeesh, he's got you
Yeah.
completely.
You fuck with the Hardy boys. You fuck with Titus Hardy.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Alright.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas. We got company. Let's see what brings the cop around.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
Of what?
Of the actors here. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene. Compare it to these guys.
Alright. I'm gonna take off now. So, basically, I thought that getting my badge will allow me to prove my authority and raise my check, but I think we actually need to do some more investigating of our own in order to make sure the other characters do investigate. And I don't want to rely on Kim at the moment, right now. Might as well keep doing this, since I get 1 free XP every time I look at these circles now. Just passing up all that experience is not going to be, well, better than this sloop. Alright then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water.
No need. Tell me something.
Of course.
Okay, so I've been dealing with Avar again. He's helping me find my gun.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling. He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not a very good detective, Kim.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
Bizarre says it's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
He asked me to open the door.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
No, I mean a real door to someone's house.
Oh my. A real door?
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
I helped scare someone for Mr. Clare.
My. What I'm hearing is you inspected a premises because you suspected that it was involved in the narcotics trade. And in the process, you turned up some information relevant to your investigation. Only from Everard, surprisingly.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal. And it was not for nothing. I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Let's see. The Union's militant wing organized the lynching.
Yes, that's the talk about town. The Hardy Boys, they're called. Find the name rather amusing, honestly.
He asked them to cooperate in the investigation as well.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
We cannot discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation, ma'am. Besides, you haven't exactly been forthcoming yourself.
That is only fair.
That's all I can.
I hope it yields something.
The Wild Pines mercenaries or send out the Union. Mercenaries of the Union. That one's dead. I mean, Everard says Wild Pines sent mercenaries out the Union. That one's dead.
The company did not send mercenaries after the Union. I told you in great detail.
Yeah, sorry about this. It's just that I'm trying to be professional now. Look at my professional little coat.
Them completely.
Dang.
I just hope you don't share Everard's view on things. After all, as he said, one's dead now.
He didn't seem
Pilot
at all worried about this whole
less.
conflict that's developing.
I wouldn't have taken Everard for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress?
We're alone. Seems very sure he's really keep things in control.
Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control. He's a politician.
Oh yes, he very much is. Harry is very much falling for Everard.
He means it.
I'm pretty sure he meant it.
I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
That's all I got on Everard.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating.
We're gonna talk about something else for now, if you don't mind.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
About missing badge again.
I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
Yeah, guess what I found? My badge.
Did you? Wonderful.
Quickly, methodically, like an electric printing machine.
It is a relief to see a W freighter here. The situation is precarious, to say the least. It needs a quick solution, or we will have a bloodbath on our hands.
So tell me again how the lynching and the strike are connected.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Momentary lapse of faith, you say?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to
Yeah,
convince
that
my
whole
employer
slogan.
it was simply a piece of
Like,
rhetoric
I do
for
support
return.
worker rights, especially when it comes to
Humor.
worker... Like, look, I'm pretty much in the same boat as these union guys in this game, believe it or not. I would never get as extreme as them, but they have a very sympathetic position.
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. They wear ceramic armor,
Oh, sorry.
automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Ew.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and
Ooh,
separated.
so he was telling the truth about
This
that.
allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
What happened to the victim then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
And that would mean...
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are
Shoot.
conducting an independent military
That's gonna-
tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Oh.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute
Okay.
one, some, or all of the Union militants.
No.
It'll be all of them. The decision is already made.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'd say this is not disco.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The metaphor is very, very well explained to me, yes.
Men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons.
That's
Even
gonna be
yours.
nasty.
Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
The
That
muzzle loaders.
these union workers don't deserve to be gunned down for what a few people did.
Automatics
That's
every
gross.
1 or 2 minutes.
I have no idea how that's going to possibly help me in the future.
As I said, a bloodbath.
See, Kim? This is the great bloodletting I've been telling you about.
It appears you found it, yes. And I'm not happy for you.
I think this conversation is inevitable.
It doesn't have to be like this, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, a good one, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
What are you talking about, Credle?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients: Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eendracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil. Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Koju contact the company? Tell them to call it off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
So you said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
What did the teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it...
Well, you haven't, Kim, because you weren't here for the conversation yesterday.
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk. Maybe on narcotics, too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
This colonel, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
What was his name?
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did.
So we're not going to get anything more out of you
Outside
from
of
that
one.
idea. Tell me what the others first.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
Alright.
What would you say was his eye color? The deceased.
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
can't remember.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed. This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
And that seems to corroborate the ethnicity we gave.
Alright, who are two remaining mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
We'll confront them directly.
Did you miss the part about ceramic?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm dumb. I'm actually dumb.
That is a bad idea. One I won't be a party to.
Where are these mercenaries, though?
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans.
Yes, the big dude that we talked to earlier. One must be the goon in ill-fitting work clothes at harbor gates, the scab leader.
Maybe so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of...
I mean, I spin-kicked the giant racist to the ground a few episodes ago. I think I'll be fine.
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances.
But don't worry.
Ours is keeping the peace.
I have a question for you,
I
dude.
hope I can answer it better.
What do you mean contained situation?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivachol West.
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst.
Yeah, no doubt. No policeman wants to see... Like, look, we don't... need, like, public riots have already happened in real world time. They're horrible, and they're
We're
messy.
on the same page, as grim as it may be.
So how much time do we have?
Till the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Alright, thanks for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Now get done with these tattoos.
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence, she wears fingerless gloves. Her fingernails are cut short and fractured, like those of a working woman.
It was taken with a trigger not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands.
Observe the expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
So what do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like stars in the sky?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oranese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What's the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
What jobs did that man make?
Quite a few. Redefort, the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this. Revachol. Those are the two constants. Redefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Who can tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
Challenge accepted. I say we do it.
I'll need the information, so just for whatever.
To do, Detective Dubois. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nah, that's it.
Tremble. The time is now. Taola.
What time?
For the show. For Taola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun.
Yes, I'm about to get it.
On itself. The world would disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
This is because the insane world thing I've been saying, isn't it?
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you mocked yourself.
I do think the world might end soon, so I'm going to opt in
The face of the
to
wolf.
the copy apocalypse
Then
power.
we heard killing. We all become vapor.
Here we go. Copy apocalypse time. Oh wait, hold on a second. Anti-object task force. Six hours. Jesus Christ.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs. Then,
So we found where the racist mugs came from.
disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Yeah, so am I.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor.
Jesus Christ, these are some racist union workers.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Pretty much. Do you really think it's the same person, though?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from these clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Of course. Anything to help. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is...
Alright, let's see how we can do with the whole authority angle now. Let's see.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
I talked to Joyce the Merc you hanged. His friend's coming for you.
Yeah. My friends. You mean his squad mates?
Jesus Christ.
Hell.
Pretty much.
No. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
Yes, they're forming some kind of tribunal. They're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed.
I
We
really...
got the whole
The way his character looks like reminds me of another...
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Oh god.
Is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole Merc platoon.
The mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ester 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
See what? That they don't?
Yeah. Like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing. And it didn't make him immortal.
No, nobody's controlling them, though.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum.
I
armed
really don't
to
know
the
why I'm
teeth
talking.
to
I
let
hate
loose
this
in
guy
the
so
city.
much.
What do you think is gonna happen?
He's really prepped himself up for this. He has to keep the fear in check.
You know that it's bad news, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy army. And the Madre scum.
Yeah, they're all a pack of racist.
Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals with decades of combat experience. They are not a gang or a barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean, okay, they're gonna wipe you the hell out, Titus.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
I'll throw the hang again.
Again. Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
About fucking time.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Cop habit. You look at every... There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots.
Alright, gonna have to be a bit lame again and save scum for this.
There are several footprints in the mud.
Count the Hardy Boys. They hanged the
Anywhere
victim.
from 6 to 12 pairs. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
So
Where else
there are
have we seen a
8
gang of men in work
pairs of boots, but
That's right. The Hardy Boys in the mess hall of Welling in Rags. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes.
there's only 7
Number
people in the
56.
cafeteria.
Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardy. The one with the ball cap on his head.
Okay.
2. Standard work boot. 3.
Yeah,
4. 5.
pretty much.
Another 6. Light as air. Same make of boot.
Count the
7.
rest.
8. Another standard work boot.
Missing 8th Hardy Boy.
7 sets of tracks, right?
They need to listen to all
The
that.
Hardy Boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary? I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy Boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
The rat-faced one.
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Pretty
I
much.
could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
Heavy one.
100. This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other.
That's so they definitely are
Let's say a
committing to
heavily
it.
built worker carrying a
They're committing to it.
similarly built armored man.
Huh?
Maybe
So
it was
definitely
the
committing
fat
to it.
Hardy Boy, the one sitting
But
next
yeah,
to them.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
you're right. Pretty much.
Possibly, yes.
Aberration, one soul smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul.
No
I
problem.
wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy boy. Wonder who he is. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Oh,
No, it's
missing
not.
drummer.
Forget I said it.
Oh.
We are not looking for a drummer.
Oh, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt
Maybe a
there.
driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Alright
We should
then.
keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Very much. Alright. Doesn't matter how old these are.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush then.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yeah, I'm not happy to hear this canned line of yours every time I have to talk to you. So I found 8 set of footprints. Even though there's 70. Where's the 8th
What are
Hardy?
you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl. Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. In. You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Alright, let's increase my authority for a bit. Just see how that'll change the thing.
The circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
17%. Ooh, okay.
You see a Samaran street.
Hey, Schling.
The name, Sile.
Right.
Shopping officer.
What's so cool?
Everything's good.
From
Yeah.
out on the bay, a cool.
You're very
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout to pull in.
Alright, sure. Whip him out. Finger shoot ball. Yeah.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
Shaking down.
Good one, officer. You're a funny guy.
Duh.
Now, what can I do for you? Then fire away, officer.
Here's my... The food packets are selling a humanitarian aid run, then how
You
come?
mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits?
Not free selling packaging.
Wait, Humanex.
Does this supply drive the Humanex law over there?
What?
Let me see.
Look, officer. I'm just a retailer.
Okay.
Interesting.
You have to talk to my supplier to get questions with supply chain. Alright. Talk to the supplier.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up? Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff. Ha! No, I'm joking. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. Not unless...
Never. They would never illegalize sport.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Neat. For carrying large quantities.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically.
Huh? The bosses, man.
I don't know the operator. Makes sense. We're
Makes
supposed to
sense.
pay.
Sucks is what it does.
Alright.
Looking for something?
We're going to cut the episode here short because I do think this is the only way we can get more information to increase our authority. Oh. I guess not. Give me a second.
Looking for something?
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so...
How
it's
kind
a
of
city
cargo is
right
supposed to pick
on your
up?
ass. Apples.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the run. Let's be honest. You messed up.
Not much anymore. Apples. Fine.
He's given you the run. Yes.
Alright. Yeah, forgive the noise going on outside. I can't do anything about that. Let's see.
the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. No need for disc anything for you. Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all very sharp, officer. I'm Serais from the...
The apricot suzerainty is what the Seaguy archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol.
No, apricots come from Seaguy. Speaking of, why not...
Alright. Man, what the... Hey, I'm not gonna threaten you! I'm not gonna threaten you, relax. Let's see here.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, the windows are clear. Fumes of heavy fuel. The driver has a large metal, the back end.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not likely. Yes.
Belongs to a tough guy.
There he is, in front of Peter. He was acting tough before.
Yeah. Alright, let's get some information from you now. Just in case.
Looking for something? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some car. The strike? Oh, they've been apples. Yeah.
He's given you the...
Looking for something? It's about biology, not the...
Change the topic. Not sheep. Ostriches.
Whatever. Go back to your college class, Pete. I'm not just racist. People who've
If this guy's all the Occidentals have, well, let's just say...
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately.
Oh?
Don't push your luck.
Right to work! Things are busy enough. You got...
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
Don't think so.
Wordless, he takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface, hard as a stone.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in. What it means. I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here? Good choice.
I think we should maybe even get going now.
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab.
His neck muscles tense up. The veins on his neck bulge. The man's breathing steadies, but it's hard to do that when you want to beat a man into a pot.
Alright. I think now we cut the Devon in return so we can get more time to investigate this stuff.